Good morning, legends. This is your athletic director, Mr. Klein, with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We will now take a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good morning, legends. Welcome back to Northside TV.
Here's the latest edition of the Weekly Northerner for Thursday, April 17, 2025.
Today, seniors will follow a special schedule. Seniors who are at school this morning will meet in the auditorium during first period after attendance is taken. Then you will have a field trip to the Memorial Coliseum later in the morning, and you will return to school during fourth period. You will eat lunch during B lunch and get your cap and gown at that time.
The afternoon group of seniors will eat a lunch first and get their cap and gown during that time. You will leave from your fourth period class to go on your field trip to the Coliseum and get back to school during sixth period. Any seniors with morning anthis and amp lab who were absent will attend the second senior meeting during seventh period in the auditorium. You will leave book bags and cap and gown packages at school.
This year's prom theme is a masquerade in the garden. Prom is on Saturday, May 3rd from 8 to 11 p.m. at the Embassy Theater. Tickets are $35 per person and go on sale to 2 days before prom. So keep saving those coins for your outfits and tickets.
Yo chat, the latest no prom list is out and there's been some big changes. You can check it out on each floor in a circle and outside the cafeteria. If you find your name on the list, it means you will not be able to go attend prom because of poor attendance and or grades at this time. Don't crash out to earn your way off this list so you can attend prom this year. Here's what you'll need to do. First, you need to have perfect attendance leading up to prom.
That means you need to get to every class on time and be at school every day unless it's unexcused absence, like a doctor's appointment. Next is fixing your grades. To do that, you need to have a passing grade in all of your classes. The last step is to attend Redemption Saturday, which is the morning of the prom from 9 to 11 a.m. If you have any questions, see Mr. West or Mr. Bird.
Need something to be involved in after school this spring? Join Northside Unified's track and field team. The team practices twice a week on Mondays and Tuesdays from 2:35 to 4 p.m. The team is looking for more male partners and it's not too late to join. Having questions or want to get involved? Go see Ms. Winker in room A146 ASAP for more details.
Yo, don't forget we have 5 weeks left this school year. We have free math tutoring twice a week. Math tutoring is available right after school on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the 3DE room, A302 from 2:30 to 3:30, and snacks are provided.
Students and staff this year's yearbook are now on sale. This yearbooks are coming in hot and will be $75, but there are payment plans available for students. The first step is to put a down payment of at least $20. Your balance must be paid in full by May 14 to get the book. The yearbooks are in limited supply, so if you want one, secure yours sooner than later. See Mr. Bailey in room C303 to purchase or if you have any questions.
Work on getting your green thumb, touch some grass, and join the garden club. The club meets after school once a week on Wednesdays in room E205. If you miss Wednesday's meeting, don't worry, there's still time to get involved. See Ms. Jablonski for details or to join. Also, the club needs newspaper for their current project. If you have any at home, bring them and they can be dropped off at E205.
Looking for a summer job that actually pays well? Come work for the city's park and rec department. They are in need of lifeguards and attendants. If you want to be a lifeguard, the starting pay is from $17 to $19 per hour. If you're not the best swimmer but want to work outside, you can work as an attendant for $14 to $16 per hour.
The city parks and rec will work around your schedule if you have other priorities in the summer, such as camp, sports, or summer school. You can work as many hours as you want and they will train you for free. You can also work during every summer of your high school years and all through college. For more information or to apply, visit Fort Wayne northsideparks.org. Now it's time for your weekend weather update from Fox 55 with tonight's forecast and what you can expect over the next several days.
A few light rain showers are possible Thursday night as a warm front moves through. Overnight lows will be in the low 50s under cloudy skies.
Friday brings warmer temps and strong winds. Expect a southwest wind blowing 20 to 30 miles per hour, with gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Those strong winds will push highs into the mid to upper 70s Friday afternoon. A few spotty showers may pop up throughout the day, but the main round of the showers and storms arrives near midnight as a cold front moves in.
Showers and thunderstorms will track from west to east Friday night into Saturday morning. Expect rounds of rain throughout the weekend. The high from Monday tops out in the mid-60s. These April showers better bring some Mayflowers.
And now for your Legend Sports update.
Congrats to Paul Barnes of Northside Distance Track Team at last Friday's time trials. He had a third place finish in the 800-meter run and was 14 in the 2-mile run.
Later today, the Northside boys golf team has its first match against Cherubusco at 4:30. The baseball team goes on the road to face Snyder at 5:30.
And the boys volleyball team heads to Heritage with the first match starting at 6. The weekend is a big one for the boys and girls track team. The girls will host the Legend Relays tomorrow at 6, and the boys will host the Northside Relays on Saturday at noon.
In less than 1 week, we have our first call-out meeting for the girls' soccer. The meeting will be on Wednesday, April 23rd from 3:15 to 4:30 p.m. The second call-out takes place next month on Tuesday, May 13th from 3:15 to 4:30 p.m. You will need to bring a water bottle, cleats, dressed in gym clothes, positive attitude. If you have any questions, you can see Mr. Klein or Coach Gunzel.
Here's what else is coming up for Northside Athletics.
Coming up, you'll hear from Ms. Graham in the Media Center for your latest 3DE updates, some admin updates, and more.
Hey Northside, welcome back to Media Moments with Miss Graham. So we are heading into the last weeks of the library being open to you. This is going to be your last visit with your class. That means I need you to bring back our books, especially if you're someone who checked out a book in August and then has been ghosting me. I need you to bring that book back. We'll get it off of your account. As long as the books that you borrowed are brought back, all of the fine information goes away. If you absolutely can't find a book, that's when we ask for you to replace it. You may pay for it, or you may buy that book somewhere. Maybe you get it cheaper than what we're asking and bring in a copy, and that will solve the problem as well. But first things first, do a deep hunt for anything that's on your account. If you don't know what's on your account, come see me and I'll be happy to look it up for you. All books need to be turned in by May 2nd. That gives us a couple of weeks to do the collections to people who still are ghosting us. But let's aim for May 2nd, Northside, okay? Now, the reason why we're closing a little bit early this year is because we have to prep for our renovation. We're getting new carpet, new paint, new furniture. It's gonna look really snazzy next year. But in preparation for that, we need to get rid of some of our nonfiction books. The great thing is, those books are gonna be free to you. So in the atrium, which is the space between the library and the hallway, we have a bunch of cubbies. I don't know if you've noticed them before. Just a bunch of square boxes kind of in the shelving there. Those are full of free books. Come get whatever you like. If you don't take it, if you don't adopt it, it's going to get recycled. So feel free to take as many as you'd like. We have brand new books this week that just got put, well, they're old books, but they're brand new to the free shelves that just got put out there. We have cookbooks. So if you are someone who likes to cook, come get one of those. We also have books on painting techniques and different artists. We have books on cars. Some of them are about repairing cars. Some of them are just showcasing cars. We have books on animal care, dogs and aquariums and fish and cats and all kinds of books that have our favorite pets in them. We have baking books. If you're someone who hasn't baked before, or maybe you're someone who has, come grab some. And we have life skills books. For instance, this one is Life Skills 101, a practical guide to leaving home and living on your own. Now, I do need to point out that these books are being gotten rid of because they are a little bit dated. So, for instance, the Life 101 was written in the year 2000. That was 25 years ago, believe it or not. Well, it's easier for you to believe, it's hard for me to believe. So the information, some of it is going to be strong information and some of it is going to be dated information. It's one of the reasons why it's getting pulled from our collection. So I don't want you to think that any of the books are getting removed because of book banning or censorship or anything like that. You all know intellectual freedom is very important to me as a librarian, but these books are being replaced by other items that are newer and more relevant and accurate. So if you're looking for books that are a little bit old, but maybe still have some good information in them, come see our free books area. Also, don't forget, Literary Magazine is happening next month. So if you have something that you've written, whether it's a poem, a short story, an excerpt from a larger book, maybe you have lyrics or a rap or whatever you want to write and share with us, it's due on April 30th. Thank you so much for listening, Northside. I hope you have a fantastic long weekend.
What's good, Northside? This is your legendary peace advocate, Mr. Neal. I have some exciting news. We are starting our application process for this summer's Peacemaker Academy. If you feel like you'd be a good student and someone positive for not only the culture here at Northside, but the culture in our community, I suggest that you at least try to apply. The application process will go now through basically May. We will do our Peacemaker Academy June 9th through June 27th, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you have any questions or concerns or wondering how to sign up, you can come see me in A304, or I've emailed all your teachers this form that will have the Apply Now QR code at the bottom.
All right, how has being a peacemaker changed your guys' perspective on our school?
Well, for me, being a peacemaker, it's made me think more of being in other people's shoes before, judging them or judging a situation. And also, it's just helped me become like a more better person in the school, like in terms of like being nonviolent and promoting the nonviolence around Northside.
All right, and what would you guys like to say about the Peacemaker Academy?
Me, I think the Peacemaker Academy, when I was going through it, it helped me a lot deal with things that I don't really talk about and stuff. And I think it can help you get a different perspective, not only on Northside, but of life in general and how to communicate with others and get a sense of emotional intelligence.
All right, and would you guys recommend this to freshmen next year?
Of course. Oh, yeah.
All right, anything else you guys would like to say about being a peacemaker?
Apply.
Now.
All right.
What do students need to be most successful once they graduate? These 6 competencies are the result of that research. This is what's going to make you all leaders in those spaces.
So what you do, when you're making your bed, you have your linen out, you put this on, and you slide it in there and get the knife and cover that.
It's our dance room, so we do have a dance team that practices in there. We also have like yoga classes that are held in there, Pilates, Zumba, self-defense, things like that are free for all students, and that's
This is actually my first year coaching track here, and it's really exciting. Honestly, I'm really proud of all these girls because we started out just kind of unsure of who was going to do what, but every single meet and every practice they come out and they work hard and they get better. So it's really exciting. We're gonna have a good year this year. I love our seniors. They are very good leaders. We have a lot of freshmen, so that's fun because we can grow, but our seniors are really the heart of our team. So with their leadership, I think that we can go pretty far.
Is there any key standout athletes?
There is, in fact, a couple of them. They're standing next to me. So yes, Sanaya, she's doing really well. She's going to go to state this year, so we're going to get her all the way.
All right. And what are some of the team's goals this season?
I think we just want to see the girls grow and get better and better each time, grow their confidence and, just enjoy what they're doing, not be afraid to succeed. Well, we've had our first meet and we are running them like crazy. So we're kind of using our meets right now as practices, glorified practices, because what we do now is how we get to the end of the season and how we get as far as we need to go. So yeah, Friday we had the legend relays, which is always a fun time. We'll get to put the girls in things they're not probably accustomed to, but to see how they do. And then after that, we're just really busy for the month of April and going into May. So May is when we need to be at our top.
And how has your training been going so far?
The workouts are intense, but as long as you just trust the workouts, then you'll do good in the competition. My personal goals, I want to beat the school record. It's a 58 flat, so I think I can do it.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I just want to get stronger.
How does it feel to be part of the team this year?
It feels really good. I'm kind of sad. Not kind of, I am sad because I'm a senior and I'm leaving, and I have good coaching this year. So, but it feels good to be a part of this team, honestly.
All right.
Yeah, it's nice to be a part of the team. There has been some ups and downs, but overall the girls are great.
All right.
It's a great community.
Any meets you guys are especially excited for?
SAC, sectionals, regionals, all of that. That's what I'm excited for. State, I'm excited for all of that. Same thing? Yeah.
Who or what motivates you to push yourself during practice?
Definitely my coaches. My coaches are like the number one type, like people that
Sanaya
push me in practice. If it wasn't for them, then I don't know.
Sanaya.
All right, hello, Northside. I am Darren Brown here with
Miss Witt.
And we are here for dad jokes of this week.
All right, here we go. Dad jokes. You did great last week. Speed round, you were killing it. Let's see what you can do this week. All right, here we go. David's father has 3 sons, okay? 3 sons. George, Tom, and who?
David.
Hey, David's father had 3 sons. Good job. I am easy to lift, but hard to throw. What am I?
Easy to lift, hard to throw.
Easy to lift, hard to throw. People? No, that's not the answer. It could be the answer. Could be the answer. How about a feather?
Okay,
Easy
yeah,
to lift up a
it's
feather.
hard to throw.
But man.
I mean,
no.
paperwork too for that.
True. There's a lot of things I think would work with that. Correct answer was feather. Which fish costs the most?
Goldfish.
Goldfish. Goldfish. What goes up? I think we had this last week, so I need you to guess a different answer this time. So it says, what goes up but never, oh, it's the opposite. My bad. What goes up but never comes down. So last week we said what goes down and doesn't go up, which was rain. This week we are doing.
So it's up. But doesn't
So
come
this
down?
time it goes up, but it does not come down.
Age.
Hey.
I said that, right?
Yeah, you almost got it last week. You were looking ahead. All right, here we go. A cowboy rode into town on Friday. He stayed for 3 nights and rode out on Friday. How is that possible? Okay, so he came into town on Friday, right? He stayed 3 nights. He rode back out on Friday. How is this possible?
So came into town on Friday.
Mm-hmm. Stayed 3 nights.
3 nights and left on Friday.
Correct. How?
Is that the horse's name?
Yeah, the horse named Friday. Good job. All right. Which word in the dictionary is spelled incorrectly?
Incorrectly.
Very good. Incorrectly will always be incorrectly in the dictionary. That's a good one. How can you drop a raw egg from a height onto a concrete floor without cracking it? So we do a lot of egg drops here, right? Build little contraptions to make them like easier. So how can you drop a raw egg from a height onto a concrete floor without cracking it?
You can't crack the floor?
You cannot crack the floor.
Oh.
Only the egg.
Okay.
Good job. What can you break without touching it? This is kind of sad. What can you break without touching it? I said it makes me sad. That's your hint.
Sad, break, not touch.
A promise.
Okay.
Yeah, don't break promises. All right. I sometimes run, but I can't walk. What am I?
Nose.
Nose. Also a refrigerator.
Okay.
Huh, there you go. All right, this is our last one. It has keys, but no locks. It has space, but no room. You can enter, but can't go outside or can't go inside. What is it? So keys, no locks.
No locks.
Space, no room. You can enter, but can't go inside. What is it?
Is it a keyboard?
It is a keyboard. Very good. You're killing it on dad jokes these days. All right. So we will see you next week for dad jokes.
Later.
Thanks for tuning in, chat. That's all for today's edition of the Weekly Northerner. Only 5 weeks of school left, and remember, no school tomorrow.
What the hell, Burn? More importantly, promise only 2 weeks away. Have a great day, legends. We'll see you back here next Friday.